and the spirit must talk to you. The spirit must talk to you. This is the system. One of the systems is studying. A man that studies so much will end up meeting the spirit. That is why you see many of your professors, they are like mad people. Have you not met a professor that is talking to himself always? Brain perfect. Give him class, he will catch fire. But allow him after class, he's talking to himself. He's a madman. I've seen professors that they calculate every time, they tell book every time. They make spirit by studying. When you study so much, there's one guy. Oh, he's not yet today. His name is Joe. The guy knows book. That guy is very young. He knows book very well. If the guy is walking on the road, he will just shout. I will continue. Amos says there was a time he was suspecting that this guy is now mad. It's not bad. The guy is so intelligent. That guy knows Quran up and down. He knows Bible up and down. Then he knows his own academic book up and down. It's very helpful. I wonder the kind of brain then before he makes spirit. He bought big earphones. 24 hours is there, not on the radio. He shouts already. Fasting. If you fast, you must meet the spirit. I'm not telling you the spirit of God that says any spirit is possible for you to meet. When you study, then when you fast. A woman from Jos, she fasted. I don't know the prophet that gave her fasting. After she fasted, she woke up one day, dry fasting. She saw her husband. Up was swimming, down was fish. She saw her husband is the demon in the house. She scattered her home. When she resumed office, she was telling her office. Her office now, that man be up fish. She said, the Lord give you understand. Hope you know demonic men fast more than Christians. You 6 to 6, you can't do 6 to 12, you can't do. Meet a beast. A demonic man fasts more than a believer. Fasting is one of the requirements of power. Go to Baba place. What makes you feel when you meet a Baba? Baba will tell you from this day don't eat okra again. It's called fasting. He said if you want to maintain this power from this day, don't eat okra again. The day you eat it, that power break. It means you not eating okra is the reason why that spirit will always be. You will tell you just 6 to 6. No, 6 to 6 is too much now. 6 to 12. Then you now play seasonal movie. This day there is Big Brother Naija. You will not get hungry. Before you know, you even pass 6, you reach 8. It's not fasting though. It's hunger strike. For information. And let me let you know that the eyes of everybody is the gate. Oh my God, the body has several gates. One of the gates to the body is eye, another one is your skin, another one is your ear. The body. The more you see, the more you become. Have you know how what the scripture says? He said, as we see him, we behold his glory. The more you see, that is why you will see when you see a naked girl, the signal begin to touch you, when you know your body begin to respond. God is dividing us. That time, BF came new. The more you wash, the more you don't want to stop washing. So that thing you are washing is actually making you to become that thing. Meanwhile, you thought you are fasting. And that thing will get more access to your life because your body is weak. Anytime the body is weak, the spirit man gets more opening to access other spirits. That's why fasting exposes you to spirit. The reason why study exposes you to spirit is because the more you study, the more you become knowledgeable. You know things that you are not supposed to even know. I never heard of 7 books of Moses. If you read that book, this you are careful to your room. It's Prophet Moses that wrote it. It's not peaceful. He wrote the way he has to encounter God, your Moses. He wrote 7 books when he was still a 7. That was when he wrote those books. He don't know God then. If you catch that book now and read, you will see spirit. Have you read Laws of Powers? When you read 14 laws of power, before you know you become a boss. The spirit will make you to become arrogant. The spirit will make you to become. Hope you know that book give you a way of bringing subjective people into your movement. Meanwhile, love not subject people into your movement. the last one you do, and you will meet spirit. And when I talk spirit, I'm talking about just voice, not just the system spirit. It's called prayers. When you pray, you meet the spirit. When you pray, you meet the spirit. When you pray. So these three systems give you access to the voice of any spirit that is available in your territory. Any spirit. Any spirit. I am trying to bring you to a place where you will know that every voice has power to compel you. Not just the voice of God. If Lucifer sits in you, he has power to compel you. Somebody say in Doma, it's his friend. We were preaching. Then we got hard. Then the guy came out. He said, you see me, I overcome women. He said the woman in Thomas. Immediately he said that, then the demon of women visited him. He was not calling him for prayer. From God just shifted his hand. God just shifted and said, you thought this, you have let me shift it. So you know that spirit have power. I'm trying to tell you that if a demon sits in you, what you don't want to do is what you do. Have to have for what God said. I find myself doing what I don't want. Yesterday, as we were praying in the night, I saw three boys. I know they were thieves. Sir, I ran after two of them in front of, after Stone Junction. One who is small back, the house. One who this back in his head, full. Then one that back on his back. And they were going, when we were coming, they were looking like this. I don't know this ones will be a thief. Where are they coming from at that time? Three of them alone. They went and breaking and entering. It is not in their will to do breaking and entering. Believe me when I tell you. Believe me when I tell you. I have fought with that life. Believe me when I tell you this. It is not in our will to go out something and help people. The spirit does tell you now stand up. And now move. And now go. That's why when you want to carry the phone, one is telling you carry, one is telling you don't carry. Carry, don't carry. Then you are looking. And every spirit that lives in you giving intelligence. Hear me. Even your own boys have conscience. But you see, the spirit in them have killed their conscience. Hope you know Yahweh is intelligent. So the spirit in them will tell them each thing to talk that will convince that man. Convince that man. On a normal ground, move that spirit that they are dumb people. Somebody that they don't know A in school, when he enter Yahoo, he will put your 60 million naira. I'm trying to tell you that the voice you hear has everything to make you become like him. Do you understand? The voice you hear has everything to make you to become like him. So if it's the God of, if it's the voice of God, you end up being God on earth. Haven't you heard what the psalmist says? Say, for ye are little gods. But see, before you become gods, you must be hearing something. There is something you will hear always. There's something you will hear always. The more you hear that, the more you become. Our time is fast spent. You see these 3 days that you have dwell here, capacity to filter your heart is coming upon you. Capacity to check the voices is coming upon you. Hear me, let me tell you little voices that speak. Next month, we will do the voice build up part 2. Hope you know it's not just God that speak. Hope you know it's not just demons that speak. I hope you know demons are in 4 categories. There's a demon that is called power. When that one speaks, it's different from principality. When he speaks, it's different from rulers. When he speaks, it's different from spiritual wickedness. Hope you know. Hope you know, apart from demons speaking, hope you know dead men speak. Hope you know your soul speak. I hope you know your own spirit also speak. Hope you know the problem is differentiating the voice. And it's very easy because each voice you hear must align by the word you heard. That's why you must be a friend of the word before you become a friend of the voice. So when you expose people to voice without them having this, they end up becoming errors. Many pastors that are fake today is not because they want to be fake, it's because they start hearing